Hey, come on, woman,
did
shut
you
the
hear that?
daggone door.
What?
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't
it's
even
all
know if that
steamy
room
in there.
has a door.
Hello, what's going on here?
Hello?
Nothing more.
Hi.
Hey, Arthur.
Who are you? Oh, you know this one?
Yeah, that's my neighbor, Arthur.
Fine, come on in.
Wait, what? We met. Okay. I even spoke to all of you.
Yeah,
okay.
he came over at he was there for the birthday party and all for Cletus.
It's been a few days.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been
It's
a
been a long
crazy
few
few
days.
days, Arthur.
Oh yeah, I have a few things to actually explain.
Yeah, I got some questions too. I don't mean to invite somebody to sit down in somebody else's house,
sure,
but this
come on.
might be a minute.
come on.
All
I'm gonna
right,
get myself something to eat anyways.
all right. Have a seat, Arthur.
All right, I guess right here.
So for starters, thank you for the mule that you left for me. I do appreciate it. I saw it in the saddlebags. It's great appreciation. Also, what in the hell is a red flag doing outside my house this morning? Like I'm some sort of property for Jeremiah?
Well, actually, no. Someone said that if we have those, we'll be quote unquote safe. So I don't know. So I just put that up just in case.
I believe that's what he was doing to negotiate with them folks next to us in Remington, man. I think what Jeremiah is trying to do is kind of tag you as his property. Ain't no way I'm sporting that kind of argument.
No, of course, but that's kind of why I need to speak, because I might be in deep shit.
Oh no, what
Oh
happened?
jeez.
Okay, I mean, I'm not. This is, I don't know how to explain it, but
It's
Let
all
me
right.
shut the
We all
door so
friends
nobody can
here.
hear and honest.
Yeah, we're all
Alright.
friends here, Arthur. Just let us know. You got to go
So
chasing.
no one
You
come
know-
riding up on us this meeting.
you know how Jeremiah was actually my neighbor for a bit, and we spoke, and you know, all
Yeah,
that.
Leslie befriended him and such before he started doing all the
Yeah,
bandit
no.
things. Yeah, I know.
Exactly, but we got over here after White Willie got attacked, and one of them actually found us. So we were like, "Oh, we're friends with Jeremiah," because they pointed a gun at us, and they're like, "Oh, we don't really believe you. I don't know who it was, some dude with the gun," and they brought us into the town. And Jeremiah was actually there, right? And he recognized Leslie, and they actually spoke. And somehow I'm on their good side, which is pretty weird, and I don't know what the hell to do, because Leslie kind of thinks he's a friend.
Oh my
and as long as
goodness.
yeah, but it's the thing is that I want to be on his good side, because that means keeping her safe too. But I don't really know all about her going to see him, talking to him, and all that stuff. That's a bit too much.
Arthur, I don't really know how to say this, man, but you can't let people. I don't know. Personally, I mean, he knows exactly how I feel about him. He knows exactly how I feel about him. I done told him, hell, I just got my ass whipped by one of his boys. Remember that old fella that I kind of cussed out that day when we were doing business in Remington before it was really an established ranch? The old boy came up and tried to sell shoes, and I got mighty sore with him.
Rufus?
I guess that's his name. Anyway.
Oh yeah, that's a kid.
Yeah. Well, that kid whipped my ass. Is what I gathered earlier. Delilah was in a little bit of a predicament, and they came over. And we got word that they was on their way here. When we went outside, they were there. And you know how I get, man. I just started talking trash until old boy got all riled up and talked his boy into a fist fight. So him and Mo and I scrapped out, and he knocked the shit out of me. I don't even know what happened. I just woke up. But from what I gather, we got enough done to make sure it's away. I think there's somebody at your door.
I mean, someone.
Hello?
All right. Well.
Is everyone okay?
maybe I should.
Just
I'll just
having
wait.
some lunch.
Ah, one of the kids said that there's bandits out and about on the gulch.
Wait, what?
Which kid?
I didn't get her name.
What
Dadgummit.
she
Might
look
be
like?
Annabelle.
Dark hair. I think wearing blue or green. Kind
There
of
is
quiet.
spies he talked about.
I don't know what
Her
this Annabelle
clothes
looks
dark.
like.
Hey, Shelly Bean.
No. Maybe dark pants. I don't.
People?
Definitely wasn't
Hello,
Cricket
nice
or
people.
Cricket's friend Autumn.
Hi.
He a black
Hey,
bitch.
Lala.
That's a lot of people.
Okay, we
Alright,
could
have
have
any
wait
of you
after.
Hello.
Mr.
Yeah,
Mo?
we probably should.
Yeah, he's just over in
who?
town over there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
Tell him.
Hi,
Oh,
we're just getting some lunch here.
Look at this ray of sunshine.
did I hear Mr. Huck?
Hey, girl.
Hello, you. I put a note in your letterbox.
I put a
As
note in your
news.
letterbox too.
Yes, you did. It made me know.
All right.
Well, that's good.
Oh my God.
Just give me a
Should
hug.
we
and
give
let's-
them
Shut
a
up,
moment?
Mr. Peanut Butter.
I think so.
I got an extra room upstairs
Oh
with a
my
bed.
God.
Oh
now.
my. No,
My
no,
goodness,
no.
I see the sparks
Sheesh.
flying.
Oh,
I'm getting on my horse.
Well, if we see
Yeah,
fireworks,
you
I
do that.
promise
It's
I'll
like.
leave you.
My goodness.
You're going to kill
Well,
me.
there's no.
Mmr. Mo! Mr. Mo!
Mr. Mo.
oh my.
The hell was that?
How did that even happen?
Wait,
Good Lord.
wait.
The devil.
Immediately.
Is that what she sounds like in bed, Hook?
I have no idea.
That's
Although
excited, boy.
normally I'd say I'd love to find out, but I'm not so sure anymore. Holy shit.
Tell him you're on your way, and he'll be there for you.
Just picture that, Huck. Just picture that. You start off soft and sweet, and it ends up.
Oh my
in that.
God. Y'all get in back inside and finish this conversation so I can finish my sentence.
Yeah, let's do that. Holy shit.
Fine then.
No, JJ.
Tell your girl to come on too.
Yeah, you come on in if you got time. We just trying to catch up with Arthur now.
Well, after you've caught up, maybe come to White Willow. I have to go and sit down over there and think about some food for about 10 minutes. But they have news for you all.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. And also, I was hoping, this is real unofficial at this point, but I was hoping you and I might be able to get together for some lunch or some dinner. Miss Delilah, I invited her along too with one of her friends. I just don't know. Well, we could talk about that later. Just leave your books open if you're hungry.
I definitely will. Thank you very much.
All right, yes,
I
ma'am.
shall see you soon.
Be safe,
Come
okay?
Come and say hello to us.
Will do.
Oh, and you too.
All right. Everybody in here? Where the hell
All
the
right,
quick
let me
man?
tell you. Let me tell you why
Alright.
I'm in a predicament.
I want to eat my sandwich.
All right.
Okay, so after that whole stuff with the bandits, it turns out that Jeremiah might have given the location to my wife of where he lives, and
Oh
she was
my.
taking me there, and I didn't know why or where we were going. She wasn't really telling me, but I ended up being in his home and actually talking, and he seems to trust her and me to some extent, and I don't know, it's weird. He said some stuff that is somewhat concerning. He said he spoke to you as well, and that he will leave you alone, Huck.
Well, I have no idea why, because I told him what was going on. I told him how I felt, especially after he shot at Cricket. Did you know he was killing kids, man?
Said he was gonna come back today and hang
I
her.
heard that.
Well, listen, that ain't no good. If word's getting out that I am affiliated with him in any way, shape, or form, then people gonna go suspicious of me, and that ain't what I need right now. And Arthur, you should be ashamed of yourself for letting that man think that you his friend as
No.
well.
But here's the thing, though. Like, if he thinks that, then that means I won't get in trouble with the bandits, right? That means my wife is safe, and that's just
It also
us
means
being
you're supporting
safe,
a man who's
right?
killing children.
No, I'm not.
You
I'm not
okay with someone killing
supporting that.
children? That's what you're doing,
No,
honey.
that's not.
Grow some goddamn
No,
balls.
if I'm being neutral, in this, then I feel like I should be able to hopefully not get in any shit or die or get shot.
Being neutral makes you not a good man.
Oh, you
No,
trust
but
me, I was ready to go in there with my weapons, but I cannot fight 5 people.
No, you don't have to
alone.
do that, Arthur.
So
but
bend down and let
allowing
them
it-
ram their foot up your ass?
Right.
here's the thing. He's kind of got in with Jeremiah a little bit if he believes that they're friends. Man can get information.
If he's too scared to even look at him cross-eyed, how's he gonna get information from him?
You think I'm scared of him? That's not it. I'm just worried about the safety
What
of
is it,
my
honey?
wife. Like, if
Your
he
wife
thinks
is happy to
we're
support someone
friends-
that kills children?
You know,
No, I
I'm-
don't think she supports that.
I am starting to believe
That's
that
him.
I don't mean to talk bad about your wife, man, but she's been mighty friendly with that fella. It's an ugly situation for sure, Arthur. We've all made decisions that may not be good looking from the outside looking in. And I know you think you trying to do something good, but allowing that man to think you're his friend is a bad idea, man. We already suspect there's a rat in that town, that White Willow that got shot yesterday. How are folks supposed to think of you knowing that Lizzie's sweet on him like that?
Yeah, I know, but you have to see it from my point of view. If I were to take any side, I wouldn't take his side, but if I can get out of trouble, like if I don't get in shit with them, but because I don't want to look for trouble, right? Because if I do actually go against them, then they have something against me, and that means they might harm my wife, they might harm my family, they might even harm you just because they can, because I did something against them. This is simply for my survival. I don't want to get shot, I don't want anyone to die, but there really isn't much I can do as a one person, and if we all get together, sure, but me right then, I was alone.
I mean, I just can't stomach it, man. There are certain levels of survival that I'm not willing to cope with. If it's to die for my principles, I can't. I let a man kill me. I just would.
I mean, I told you which
Pitiful.
side I'm on.
And another thing, man, how long before he does take advantage of y'all? Y'all get in his private quarters like that? That man kills children, Arthur. You have no idea what he's
All your friends
capable
ain't like
of.
this, are they?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And
I'm kind of Huck's friend. I think I'm good.
Arthur, I just don't know how to wrap my head around this, man. I got a moral dilemma the size of my sister right now.
Yeah, but how do you think it's with me? Like, if you think I'm okay with this, that's not the case. I don't know why she's belittling me for this shit. Like, I didn't choose to be in
Honey,
this
I
situation.
got a child, all right, who's done been shot by him. I got him coming around shooting me up and my friends in the towns around here.
This is ugly as fuck.
You can
man.
go and hide in your little hole and watch your balls shrivel up inside your body because you can't stand up against a bad man all you want. I ain't ever gonna think good about you. That's all I'm
Okay,
gonna say
I
about
didn't
it.
say
Anyone,
that.
I don't care if you're
Okay.
a woman, I don't care if you're a man. You want to go along and play as little buddies so you can keep yourself safe while the rest of the county burns. And then what's gonna be left after that county's gone, after everybody's been stolen from, after nobody wants
He's
to be
possessed.
around, after most of the people are dead?
He's just
What
sitting there
then? What are you
taking
gonna do then? You gonna sit there suckling from his teeth, milking all you can get from him?
No.
What kind of
listen,
life
this
is that? What?
this
No,
is the
tell me,
thing,
what kind of life
Delilah.
is that? Tell me.
No,
What life
no,
is it?
I'm gonna tell you how it is, right? Because that is not how it is, Delilah. If you think for 1 second I'm okay with what he does, you're wrong. I
not
do
a
not
teeth.
support his shit. The thing is that I am in a tricky situation and I can't really get out of it. I don't. Do you honestly believe I support his shit and the
Because
things
you're sitting
he
here
does?
saying, well, I'm in here, so I'm safe while I'm in here. How does that sound?
I'm saying he thinks I'm his friend.
Well, it's obvious that you aren't comfortable with it, Arthur. So what are you going to do about it?
But like I said, I can't really do anything alone, can I? So we need more people.
I mean, we've already decided that we just can't take up arms. It's not the right way to approach the situation. The way that we need to do, and I don't know, Quinn, did you tell Delilah what you found out when she was in the bathtub about the new town expansion?
No. Apparently, one of the towns is no more, and there's an open spot for town.
Right.
Yeah, I asked them at the White Willow if they were going to go for it, and they said they were.
They were good. Well, rats aside, we need to find out what we can do to help with that. I mean, I've poured my heart and soul into
Well,
it
they'll
without
be
actually taking a position.
in on
you know?
us.
Oh wait. Yeah. Apparently, I think those bandits might start the town too, but they have a lot of money and weapons.
Yeah, that's obvious after robbing everybody, you know.
Yeah, I know, but the weird thing is that the bank, they're apparently with some sort of agreement. Like if when the bank's open, they don't do anything, and they're allowed to buy from there. So they're allowed to get the town and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
That
I don't
might
know
be
how that's gonna work.
That might be something they go and grab. Mention that friggin' safe haven of theirs.
Right.
I doubt they have a whole town set up now. Bet you they'll probably snag that from White Willow.
Can you have a permit before
That'd
you
be a-
actually have the buildings and stuff?
Not sure.
Yeah,
But
we actually did, or the people at Greywater did, and then they built up the town. They just had the money. All you need to do is pay.
Oh, I got you.
which unfortunately that son of a bitch has the money.
Well, then
Yeah,
it'll just
that's
be a
the
race.
kind of a issue. He has a lot of it too. I think he said it's actually several thousand from getting from people.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Well, I guess just time will tell.
Right. So,
Damn.
I mean, what do I do? What, like?
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, every time I've talked with Jeremiah, I've told him exactly where I stood every single time, Arthur. I'm not saying he's a reasonable man by any means. Why he don't want to kill me after the shit that I talked is beyond me. But I think at this point I'm sort of some sort of puppet for him. Hell, he sure let me tussle with his boy back there. You know, when we had a disagreement. Thankfully, he fell for that ploy. He's a smart man, but he didn't see through that one. We bought Lila plenty of time to get out. But
Nope.
for the
I
most
mean,
part,
not only did he get interest,
I mean, he could have shot us at any time. We were totally outnumbered. We were outgunned. We were outmanned. He knew I was unarmed the whole time, and Lord knows I was yelling at him, Arthur. I was screaming at the top of my lungs how despicable I thought he was for what he was doing to them kids. And he
Yeah.
calmly just talked about it. So, man, I don't know what to tell you. I
Yeah.
know everybody's got demons. Everybody's got things that goes on within their own heads. You got to do with your survival. I ain't gonna penalize you for it. You're still my friend. But man, I just can't see that it will eventually bite you in the ass. It will. Those people take and take and take and take and take, and when they ain't got no more to take from, they'll start taking something else: lives, hearts, minds, whatever the case may be. What happens if they end up recruiting Lissy? What happens if they warp her mind, man, and ploy her against you? You know, influence is a heavy thing, just like you making these crazy decisions right now. What happens if they threaten her and say they're going to kill you if they don't do what she says? You have 5 men raping her and just you sitting there just because you're too scared to do something because you ain't got the firepower? You gotta beat them with your brains.
No.
No. That's what I'm saying.
That's not
You're
the
scared
issue.
for her.
No.
You're scared for her.
I know. That's why I'm here. Yeah, but the thing is that I could go in there. I can take out my weapon and try to take out every single one of them. I'm not afraid in that way. It's just that that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, you can't beat them with
It's
guns.
just that we
Arthur,
need to.
I know that.
No, but we need to figure something out because the issue isn't me. I know exactly where I stand. It's just her mindset is that she wants
Kershaw,
to
thank
befriend
you.
like everyone, like animals. She even tries to befriend like boars and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? She thinks everyone is good.
Well, you gotta show her the way, man. As a husband, you gotta guide her, brother. If she don't know no better, she's gonna get y'all both killed. Maybe you just need to get her out of here, Arthur, until all this stuff blows over.
Maybe.
I don't know what the right solution is, man, but I fear for you. I fear for it. I know people can make strange decisions when they're under pressure like that. Hell, Travis and them from Remington thought they paid him. Cletus here thought that if he'd pay him, that they'd leave him alone. And sometimes it just takes a good friend saying, "Hey, wake up, silly. This ain't gonna work," to really just wrap your head around what's going on. They will extort you, man, in one way or the other, whether it's you or your woman or your belongings. You know, they gonna get you somehow if you let them, man. You got to just stay away from it.
But that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here talking, because maybe it's equally risky, but maybe I could get info out of them now while I'm in this position, or I just back out completely. Like, I don't know, we could benefit from it. I'm not sure if it's worth it.
Man, yeah, I don't. That sounds awfully risky to me. I mean, what? Aside from, you think they'd share things like their planned attacks with you?
I'm not sure. They seem to trust us an awful lot.
I mean, to establish that kind of trust, I mean, I trust you a whole lot too. I don't tell you what color my britches are, you know? That seems like something that would be a little bit more secretive. You'd really have to get in deep, I think, for him to give you that kind of information. And that just seems like a huge risk to me, Arthur.
Yeah, I might be too much. I'm not sure. Maybe I could just be around here or something. I don't know. It's a lot, but I think the main issue is actually talking to my wife about that.
Yeah, I believe so too. Well, listen, just FYI, I took that flag down. I don't want that man thinking that he's my property or he owes me something.
No, I just heard that, or, you know, as long as you have the flag, they won't hurt you. So I was like, oh, well, you know, while I go sleep, I could just put the flag up. Hopefully they won't do anything to you.
Well, I do appreciate you watching out for me, man. You take care of that old girl of yours. Oh, other than that, we need to find out what White Willis do it, I'm guessing.
Well, look, I'm going to speak my piece, all right?
All right.
You make the choices you got to make. You ain't got to take no side. And you got to understand my nerves from the last few days are shot and done. And that whole side of that whole world that they living in is nothing I can support.
This is some...
So my words
excellent
and my
work.
anger comes from there.
This is what conflict does. This is what conflict's supposed to do.
Yeah, naturally.
This is good shit, man. This is good
have all the
story.
right to be angry. It's fine. It's just that I haven't made a decision yet. Like, I could completely back out, be on your side, or I could actually do something that might benefit
And it
us.
ain't
have
just
a
my
decision.
side, honey. That's what you got to... Don't think of it as like our side or this group's side. It just comes down to morals, honestly. And that'll be a decision you have to make. Quinn, you falling asleep over there?
Huh? What?
Wake up, Daddy-O.
We need to get to White Willow.
Yeah, I think we should. Arthur, in that situation yesterday, did y'all get any information from the town that could help? Do you know who squealed? And they said they let them boys into them. They said somebody let them boys into their stockpiles and shit. You know? Do you know who squealed?
Someone. Let me think. When I got there, there were two people. There were two people running around, and they weren't hurt.
Okay, let me
Let
take
me
you
think,
some
it was one
things.
girl. I'm not completely sure. I don't know who actually told them or anything. I just know two people were there and they weren't hurt and they were running around with them, but they weren't actually in their group. It looked like.
All right. Well, I'm not saying to try to find anything out, but if you do hear something or recall anything at all, it's very important that the folk at White Willow know who squealed on them, because they lost a lot, man.
Of course. Yeah.